Nope. I need
What
to be sleeping
time
on
is
that
it where you are? It's pretty late where we
Yes,
are.
yes. I'm like, dear God, to everyone that is in the room live watching, thank you. There, you guys have no idea how big it is for us that you guys are even here. Like, we really appreciate it.
We honestly thought we were going to be doing this show for no one.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
amazing.
So
Thank you.
We appreciate it. We definitely do. Shout out to you guys. In fact, who's in the room right now?
We've got Blackwing and Toku Kid. Blackwing says it's 2:24 at home right now.
Dear God, 2:24. You are a soldier.
And it's 11:25, so we're on the same time.
Yeah, Toku Kid is actually not too far. Actually.
Yeah.
He's been to the studio.
So guys, welcome to Gingerdale, our Riverdale after show. I am Sarah, and the gentleman to my left.
I'm Daniel, and we are here to talk everything Riverdale with the season finale. If you guys were not ready, you should have been, because so much happened. So much.
You know, I was like, while we were waiting for all of our steps to happen to be able to even watch the episode tonight, I was looking at a lot of the chats, and a lot of people seemed pretty disappointed and think this was like a really good episode. And
okay.
And we kind of talked about last week how the finale was not going to live up to the like penultimate hype of last week.
No way.
But I felt that this episode really like wrapped up a lot of loose ends.
Yes.
And set us up really well with a great foundation for what is about to go down in season 3.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree. Definitely. Sorry.
Yo, you can't be on
It's really no.
You like my glasses?
I do actually. I gotta say I do like them.
Thank you.
You know, like actually, guys, this is a moment.
They're real.
Yeah, this is a moment where Daniel and Sarah promote stuff in hopes we get free shit. So where'd you get those?
Oh, I got these from this glasses shop called Jins. Jins. They are amazing. They're super affordable.
Mm-hmm.
The baseline starts, including lenses, at $60, which if you ever have to buy your own glasses, you're looking usually at like $300 a pair. So, and they're actually really good quality. Anyway,
wow.
So tell
60
Jins I sent you.
So 60 all the way up to 120. That's the most you'll pay
including your lenses.
Including the lenses.
Mm-hmm. And the lenses come, like the base lenses come with like the protectant and the scratch stuff. If you want that blue filtering light, that is an extra $60 a pair.
Right.
But you don't have to get that. I get that because I look at the screen all the time.
Oh my God.
What up, Ryan? Wizard Thomas, welcome.
See, guys, I'm just telling you, that's not like, they're not paying us. I just love her glasses. And
they're just adorable. If you follow me on Instagram at Roguetastic, which you saw, you will see the other pair that I got because I got two. Because I got two for basically what I paid for one.
Come on.
I had two, and they were adorable, and it was really hard to choose.
Oh my God! You know, right now because you're just such a fashionista, you kind of remind me of our other fashionista, resident fashionista on the actual Riverdale show, which of course is Cheryl. So, you know, we're going to jump in everywhere and just be with us. You guys watch it. We're going to dish. So
Cheryl's fashionistas? Can
we talk about the jacket? It was the moment.
You know, last season they gave us the Jughead getting the jacket. Yes! And this season we get Cheryl getting the jacket. Yes!
Oh, man. And I loved it because we saw like a little clip of we saw the red jacket and we were like, here it comes. And then here comes FP. Yes! FP coming in and, you know, well, I'm retiring, I'm quitting, and I'm giving everything, I'm laying the mantle to my son.
He's like, for real this time.
Yeah, for real.
I said it right before he did.
I love it.
We didn't get to live stream this year. I'm
sorry, guys. But, oh my God, that was so great.
Yeah.
And he has it in his hand, hands it over, and there she is. Wearing the jacket. She looks so good.
And it has to be red.
It has to be red.
Because it is Cheryl. And it has to be red.
That's right.
She's a little Red Riding Hood.
And I love how she does it too. Everything I wear has to look good.
Yeah. I love, like, she's wearing red. And we talked about her being Little Red Riding Hood because she's bringing snacks to her new serpent family in her cape. Grandma is now her guardian.
Come on. She
yeah,
was
I just
Little Red Riding Cheryl just going through.
Little Red Riding Cheryl.
I loved it. I loved every bit of it. Mm-hmm. Cheryl, congratulations
on your emancipation proclamation.
Yes. And I mean, I just love it in every way. You are getting to be such my favorite character right now.
I just don't know how she wasn't from the beginning. She has been my favorite from day one, you guys. I'm like, she is heinous and I love her.
Oh,
because
God.
Like she's heinous but hilarious.
Yeah.
And she's slightly redeeming. Like there's things about her that like that happen that make her human. She's over the top and crazy, but not so grounded. They just write her very well, and the actress does an incredible job.
And she's living like she is the best person.
Larry Newbill, super chat. Y'all lucky I'm still up. Sarah, Daniel, and Ernie. Well, we appreciate you, Larry. Honestly, we were saying we were gonna have no one in this chat, and right now we've got like a dozen people.
We're like shocked.
So that's way more than I expected.
Yeah, really, thank you. And if you guys haven't shared this out, tell your friends. We're here. We're live. We're having a party. We're talking about the show.
The finale. If you haven't said hello in the chat, please do so we know you're there and we can say hello to you. And hit that thumbs up button if you're watching this episode. You like what you see. Even if you don't like what you see, just hit thumbs up anyway. It doesn't hurt you. Oh, man. It's just good for everyone.
Thumbs up is one of the best things. Everyone feel good about themselves. It's one of the best things you could ever do for people. And like we talk about best things people do for, you can do for someone. Yeah. One of the best people, as we said, was Cheryl. But someone who's living their best life at this moment is definitely Moose.
Oh, Moose and Kevin. He's like in the bathroom, leaned over, crying.
Oh my god!
And then Kevin's like, "It's okay." And the Moose does the typical guy thing. He's like, "Ah!"
Yeah, no. Moose leans in slowly,
and Kevin was like, "Okay."
Yeah, I love it.
It's been a while.
Oh, Kevin was like, "Sign me up, bow." Yeah, and they really lock, and it was so great.
Do you think there's gonna be some love triangle between Kevin, Moose, and Fangs? Since Fangs is not dead.
Ooh,
not dead. And for anyone who thought Jughead was gonna die, I'm gonna need you to watch more television.
Please. There's no way Jughead would have died. I mean, right now at the moment, he is really, it's not based on Archie comics.
Hello,
it's based
Johnny
Jughead.
Parker, finale party!
What? Oh my god, Johnny, you're awake, you're alive, and you're watching this. We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Oh, no,
I just saw someone else new say hi there, and I had to say hi.
Perfectly fine. Johnny's actually a cast member on, what Sentai?
I was like, the Power Rangers?
The Hessian hang out. That's their thing, so yeah. He's with that.
I'll do it.
Right. Got it. But moving on from there, I guess like
no Blackwing. Archie is not gay. That is Kevin and Moose.
Yeah, it's Kevin and Moose. Archie's not gay.
Our resident gay characters.
Archie was busy. Yeah, Archie was busy, laid up, tired, and broken in the hospital, man. So I mean, that's what Archie was busy doing.
Yep.
Poor Archie. Poor Archie.
Archie
just got beat up.
Like
got a pound of flesh taken out. Archie's been going through it.
I just love.
I mean, Archie. I'm thinking about Jughead. But Jughead. Archie. I don't know.
This was the episode I loved. Loved that everyone was putting together the pieces finally that we have been saying for so long. We learned that the original Black Hood that shot Fred in the beginning and then came back to the house and shot Fred again was Tall Boy. If you go back to like 6 months ago, when we did a whole video on who is the Black Hood, we were voting for Tall Boy.
Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes.
Look at the jacket.
Yes.
Okay.
It was all
there. Sorry, I didn't
pull
any Tall Boy photos for you. That's my fail.
The height, the eyes, the everything. Yeah. The jacket. And we had everything pointed out for you guys. We told you. I don't know who else said it, but I know for sure. We pointed out so many areas where it was like, that's him.
I'm gonna fill in the blank that the shooting of Fred Andrews is what triggered Hal.
I like that.
It was.
I like that.
Because please correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm trying to remember. Fred was shot at the finale, obviously, and then Betty gives that big speech at the auditorium, right? Yes. And that's what the Black Hood said, "You inspired me," because she said the same triggering words. So then, yes, a Black Hood, aka Tall Boy Black Hood, shot Fred Andrews, hired by Hiram Lodge, which I also said from the beginning.
Dang.
Hired. Yes. And
oh my god!
I should write.
Yes.
Shows. I also called the Jane the Virgin surprise finale also because I was like, y'all, I watch too much TV and I watch a lot of telenovelas.
There's too much good TV.
I know, it's okay. And so he was inspired by Betty and by that first Black Hood. He's like, well, there's already a Black Hood, so let me just do it. And so he kills Miss Grundy. He shoots, tries to kill Midge and Moose, and then they live, and then all of this happens.
So he's like one of those CIA agent guys where they're like, all right, we have to say these words, and
okay. It was like a sleeper.
Yes.
I'm like, I love cream corn pumpkin pancakes.
Oh. gotta go kill. You know, just walk out. Like, that's exactly it. That's like, you hear that message, and that's what it means. So, I mean, nonetheless, I mean, hey, we still call. Dude, so many things we called, and it's just like, here it is.
It's just really validating.
It is. It's like, guys, I don't know what else you're watching, but you should only be watching this.
I know, because we get it. We get it right.
Yeah. Yeah.
We get it right.
Oh, my God.
Oh. We also called Health Hooper a while ago, too.
We first tell you guys that Chip was going to be on the show. Like, come on.
Don't worry, we'll have more characters because apparently Polly is going to bring in a cult leader. Is what I decided.
That's exactly what I think is happening. Because that moment where you hear her talking and she's like, "Oh yeah, Mom, someone that helped me and really calmed me down. I'm gonna drink this tea while you go into the what is that? What is it called? The sunken place." She's like, sure thing, Mom. Clink, 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 and then drinks the tea and gives that look.
She
gives a look like,
crazy.
I'm looking over my cup, which means it's nefarious.
Yeah.
Like, I was like,
I just, like, he really helped me on the farm. On the farm. Yeah, a cult leader.
Yeah. It's like, every time I think about cults on TV, the only thing I think about is, I'm sorry.
What?
Boy Meets World. The part where Sean fell into the cult. And it was like, the way they pulled him in by saying Sean's name 3 times. And I'm like, every time, they were like, well, Sean, you have to understand, Sean, that maybe it's best for you, Sean. And all of a sudden he was like, I'm in. And I was like, that's what I want to happen every time there's a cult on TV. Like, that's it. That's how you know right off the bat. And she was like, she just say, well, Mom, I agree, Mom, maybe, Mom. I was like, oh my gosh, she said it 3 times. Oh my God, it's happening.
So we get a cult leader. I'm calling it now. Just remember, I will flashback. Ernie, make a note.
Make a note, people.
In the season finale of season 2 episode, we're calling cult leader.
We're gonna
have
to
go
kill. We're gonna have to kill and get the kids and her away from the cult leader.
Yes.
That will be it.
So not only are we getting cult, but we got a really fun Silence of the Lambsy type
Oh my God,
scene
we got
between Betty and her dad.
Complete Silence of the Lambs. Like, there was no question about it. She starts speaking to her father, and it's automatically.
She's even in that, like, colored jacket.
Right, yeah, exactly. She's
very
like,
Jodie Foster.
Well, listen, I don't know about you, but I think you're a killer. You know.
Yeah, the darkness ends with me, Daddy.
That's my horrible Jodie Foster, but I think I do a better Hannibal. Hannibal Buress, though, not Hannibal Lecter, so. But no, Hannah, then, you know, she has the moment she's speaking to him, and he's like, well, blah, blah, and the darkness is in you, and it's in me. You know, the same speech as before.
Yeah,
but,
the very Hannibal Lecter speech.
Yes, but it was just like,
also, can we just take a moment to appreciate how handsome Hal looks in jail?
Oh, my God. Okay, going from, like, it looks like, you know, doughy kind of blah Hal to... Now I'm rigid.
He's got a good haircut.
He's got that nice little facial hair thing.
A haircut and facial hair.
That's it. That's it. Literally, guys, if you want to speak to the woman of your dreams, just either get you a good haircut or go to jail, 1 or 2. But get the good haircut and, you know, kind of keep on throwing that stubble and just talk to her with nothing but that vigor.
Ryan Earl Wizard Thomas has a quick question. How come this season of Riverdale, season 2, got 22 episodes?
Oh, versus
season 1 that got, like, what, 13?
Well, season 1 was a mid buy-in, right? Like, it came mid-season or no?
No, it was a fall. I'm pretty sure it was a fall show.
Oh, wow.
But they only wanted to do 13 episodes for it, and then just to test it out, I think that's what networks are doing. Instead of investing full season money, they're investing half season money.
Makes sense, yeah. So I'll go ahead and put it in a half call, and I'll pay for that. It saves me money, and it lets me know if the audience is going to like it. If the audience does like it, then I'll put in a full order for a full season. And that's what happened.
It went in the slot where iZombie then picked up. Like, Riverdale ended, iZombie happened.
That's
and now they kept iZombie as 13, which I appreciate because I think that show should stay 13. Of course,
yeah.
It keeps it for a tighter story.
It does, actually. And the show, it's an hour long, and they're trying to treat it, the way they're writing it even more and more, they're kind of treating it like as if it was on the table. So it's good. It's a good show. So along with it, here we go, Riverdale. But Riverdale is one of the highest rated shows on the CW. So it makes sense to, you know, you squeeze the blood out of that rock. So give it more episodes and put the show out. I mean, that's usually what happens. That's just some behind the scenes network talk. Yeah. Network talk. But now let's get back to the show.
But yeah, Hal and her have a confrontation, and then I love that Betty's like, pulls a labyrinth. She's like, you have no power over me. Power over me. Power over me. Power over me.
Everything breaks.
Everything shatters.
Oh,
everyone goes like, should you need us?
Yeah.
Like, they all turn back into stuffed animals.
Oh my god.
Tommy is back in his pajamas. In the crib.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean? The crystal balls are now gone.
Oh jeez. Oh, you did the.
You know, those weren't David Bowie's hands. Those were like a puppet man who had to do it blindly behind his back.
Why?
Yeah. Because David Bowie can't do this like trickery. He's not a juggler. He's a magical man.
Nah,
that's where it ends.
Bowie. He can do almost.
It's very fascinating to watch. You can see it in the behind the scenes. Anyway,
sorry.
I go on a tangent because it was Labyrinth. You have no power over me, and she says goodbye to Daddy Cooper.
And then she walks off, and he gets to do the cliche thing, like I said he was gonna do. She walks away and says, "You'll never leave me. I'm always with you in darkness and blah blah blah, and I hate you." Yeah. You know,
they didn't kill him. So they can always bring him back for something else. Supposedly they killed Tallboy in a shootout, but we didn't get a body.
Nope, I did not see a body.
No body, no death.
That's how it works, and we all know that rule.
No funeral, no open casket. I don't trust. You're like, I'm gonna get him cremated. I'm not with the body when it gets cremated. Telenovelas, soap operas. This is all we're watching. That's what this is. If you don't want to admit it, these are nighttime soap operas.
That's all it is. That's all it is, guys. It's passions at nighttime. That's what it is. Passions. I used to remember that show. Oh man. But okay. So I'm like, where else do we want to focus on?
Veronica failing at being an amazing negotiator.
Oh, geez.
She gets all this great information, confronts her father about him being the person to, shoot up the debate. The mom is like, oh my god, my daughter is right.
Oh my god, when she... Okay, right? When she drops the bomb about, oh, Daddy, I saw you and you were over there, blah, blah, getting back into the maple business, which she knew maple business is code for,
cocaine.
Booger sugar.
Cocaine.
That you're getting back into it.
Booger sugar?
Booger sugar.
You call it booger sugar?
That's what they call it, right?
I have no clue. Is that what?
Booger sugar.
Sure, Ernie says yes.
People call it booger sugar. I'm telling you.
I've never heard of that, but I'm just going to let that happen. You keep going.
Trust me. So that's what they're signing up with. And immediately, she looks at him like, that's not what we agreed on. That is definitely not what we agreed on. Like, she looks at him with that.
Yeah, she's concerned.
Oh, no, because everybody knows when it comes to mafia, one thing you shouldn't get into is drugs. Because you get into drugs, you end up going down. We all saw The Godfather. So, well, not all of us. But, still nonetheless.
Don't judge me.
Hey, it's okay. She didn't see The Godfather.
It's wait. Did you hear a car crash?
Oh my god, did you do that? We should have done that. We should have done it. We should all just...
that's a plug for you, Ernie. What video is that going to be in?
Yes, what video is that going to be in, Ernie? We want people to look for the crash.
It's going to be on the Twitch channel.
Oh, it's going to be on the Twitch channel. Okay. Cool.
It's pretty funny.
Oh my god, it's going to be good.
Just got in a car accident.
I loved it.
Oh man, it's late, we're tired, we're delirious.
Yeah, you're going to deal with it, guys. So she shoots him the look, like, I can't believe you, blah, blah. And Veronica continues to just have like verbal diarrhea, saying everything that Daddykins did. Daddykins,
and her mom gives her the info. She's like, you can get the money because she wants to buy the bar, the Serpent bar. And she's like, let me negotiate for Pops. And she is the worst negotiator. She has all the cards. Hiram wants the bar, the worm. He wants it. It's the only way to finish taking over the South Side. And she's like, I want it for Pops. He's like, okay, cool. So you can have Pops, but that means you don't get credit cards or a trust fund or any money from me. You get nothing.
Yes, nothing.
You're cut off. You are disowned.
You give your third of the company.
Yeah, you give me back your third.
You're no longer on the board.
Girl.
Everything.
And she says yes.
And she's like, it's okay. I just want a place for my friends to call their own.
She's an idiot.
It's going to be great.
So, sorry, I kicked you.
No.
I was really excited for her and proud of Veronica for like owning her dad for a second.
Seriously,
I was like, yes, she's learned. She gets it. No.
Nope. She gave up really quick and was like, here you go. I don't care. Because as long as my friends can hang out. And then ultimately, she reveals her plan, which is very stupid. And it's a plan for her to have a speakeasy. Because that's what the town needs.
To unite
God. The Serpents with everyone else. So, we'll have Pops, and then Pops After Dark.
I mean, that's where Mama Blossom's brothel should go.
Exactly. So, I mean, I think that's what's going to happen. So, they'll be able to go down there and get illegal drinks and continue to give underage, continue to give minors alcohol. Yeah. And on top of that, they'll be able to introduce those minors to horse. So that's not going to be a bad thing. Because, I mean, hey, sex ed needs to happen somewhere. I say, let them learn at home.
Yeah.
Or at Pops.
I just thought it was
in front of their parents.
Fascinating that...
I'm sorry.
That Archie was smarter than Veronica in this episode.
My God!
Like,
everyone gets one.
Archie unites the school, gets everyone a serpent jacket. We are all serpents. We are all one. That's right. Fine. Kick all of us out of school. We don't care. And then he's like, he calls the principal. He's like, I don't think you discriminate. And I was like, oh, he's like, to a certain side of that man.
Oh, hello.
Right?
We just went there. Let's see what happens.
And he was like, there's a barbecue happening. Like, he was like, don't be that woman.
Don't be that woman. Don't be Bland Betty. Oh my God.
And it becomes a thing. Archie wins the student body president.
Look, all I'm saying is a broken clock is right at least 2 times.
Archie put it all together. He then confronts Hiram about I'm going to get my bone.
Oh my God.
And, he's like, you did this. You hired him. Then you preyed on me when I was vulnerable. I was like, Archie, you figured it out, boo-boo.
But then Archie also happened to say something that was wrong during that time. Because he's Archie, guys. It's just going to happen.
Yeah.
And you definitely killed whatever his name was. Because I was there. I was practically there.
In case anyone else was confused on who he was talking about, if you go back to the episode where they all go on that log cabin vacation together with the kiss between Veronica and Jughead, it was the townies. When the townies came and Jughead went after, not Jughead, Archie goes after one of them and basically beats him to a pulp.
Oh.
And then Andre comes and shoves him away, and Andre's the one who kills him.
And because of that, just as simple as it was, he pretty much saw him as it happened, and et cetera, et cetera. He was right there. If he wants to, he recalled, Hiram recalled that, when the recount of it was like, oh, how far was he? Like, oh, so many feet? Cool, I'll hold on to that. And then he just says, officer, the redhead.
But I do love that Hiram was nervous. Like, you saw, like, when Archie stabs the table, the desk, and then he walks away, Hiram's kind of smug, and then once Archie's out of the room, he's, like, shook.
Well, dude, I would be, too, because Archie, like, for a 15-year-old, he's kind of like Jack, so I'm like, he's doing something.
Right.
And, and then, I don't know, I'm driving a tear between him and my daughter, so maybe they're not bumping. So there's a lot of aggression going on. Here he comes with a knife. I may just get shanked. This may happen.
Well, that Archie had the balls to be like, he's like, how'd you get in here? He's like, through the servants' quarters that your daughter always leaves open for me. I was like...
It was one of those where the glasses come down, deal with it.
Yeah. He was like, well, I'm going to get those locks changed. Yeah, and I was just like, oh, Archie! Damn.
He was like, yo, I'm just letting you know. That happens. Like, yeah. Just saying.
I've been sneaking into your house for months.
Archie puts it in.
Oh, man.
So, I mean, he puts his work in. So, and nonetheless, so...
Nevertheless.
He persisted.
Yeah,
he did persist. And, man, it was just like an attack on an attack. Like, I'm a dad, and I would hate for someone to ever tell me, like, yo, I was in them guts of your daughter. I would be like, you're possibly going to have to die today. And
right.
He's like, no, you don't understand. Yeah, I've been blowing your daughter's back out, because that's how I get in here. And you're just like, I'm going to kill you. And for him to have a knife at that time, you're just like, you got some unmitigated gall of this kid.
Yeah.
And then, when he slammed, I'm telling you, I thought for a moment, Archie just lost it. And he was like, I'm just going to go for it. Like, you attacked my dad twice. Like, literally. And I thought he was just going to go for it. It would have been a whole thing where it's like, oh, he kills the guy, like the
then
big guy.
Then they have nowhere else to go.
Well, if he did kill it, then after that he does a whole thing where he tries to hide it, and they're like, Oh my, who killed Hiram?
The Black Hood!
Yeah, exactly. Oh god.
The cult leader did it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
What I love the groundwork that they set for next season. This episode was called Brave New World, right?
Everything was different.
Everything
different.
Was
new.
You have the Serpents who no longer have a real home. They lost their bar.
They're
in that very Warriors-esque moment.
Oh, yes.
Which was also last week.
Yep.
FP is stepping down. Jughead is taking over. And so now Jughead is in charge of this gang that he, loves.
Oh, well, no. They are a crew.
They're a crew.
He called them a crew.
A social club.
Yes, that's right.
Like
I'm telling
Sons
you.
of Anarchy.
There you go. I'm like, just go for it. Just take it all the way, and now all of a sudden open up a garage where you guys fix bikes.
Right.
And people come through this area all the time.
Yeah.
And you're fixing their bikes. So this way you have work. And then on top of that, all of them are there. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then all of you guys hang out and do biker stuff because you're a biker gang.
Yeah. And Archie's king and Betty's going to be his queen.
Which is very interesting.
It's
like,
cute.
I'm thinking about all the older Serpents that are just like, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, they're just like, I don't care. I just want to be alone. That's
right? I just want my friends.
Yeah, so they don't care and they're just following through.
But I just like my friends.
But he did so much though, so I wouldn't say no to that. I mean, he's like, I found you guys a house when we needed to leave. Yeah. I made sure you were fed. I did this.
He sacrificed his life. He was supposed to be dead.
Yeah, so I mean, automatically I'm so in for it.
Yeah.
I definitely want to see more and see how great he's going to grow into a leader. Yeah. I do want to see it. I can't wait.
And then with Archie getting arrested, we're going to have to deal with the aftermath of that and Hiram framing him for the murder of the townie.
Oh.
Poor, Archie sees it. Archie gets elected, and they're going to swear him in, but first Josie's got to sing the national anthem. And then he's like, Hiram, the sheriff,
Oh. Yeah, right.
And he comes and he's like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Archie, you're under arrest for murdering a townie."
Blah blah. Yeah, exactly.
So he's getting arrested for that. We're gonna have to deal with the aftermath and how to prove that Archie did not do it because there's no witness unless he magically pulls something. Like I don't know what Hiram's gonna find.
Unless he makes that guy admit that he did.
Andre's dead.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, he can still pin it on the dead guy. It's easier.
Yeah. So it's just that storyline could be something or it could just be fluff that they figure out in the first episode. But
it may be fluff. And
we'll find out. But the thing that I'm the most excited about was that last Gangster Squad-esque scene inside the worm.
Okay.
When Hiram comes down the stairs to meet with his people. So at this round table, we have Penny Peabody. Mm-hmm. We have Mama Blossom.
Yes.
We have Claudius Blossom.
Yes.
We have the ghoulie. What's his name?
Man, he had
Malachi.
Yeah.
I was like, he who walks behind the rows.
There you go.
That's
nice.
We have Malachi, and then we have the new sheriff.
Yes. And everyone has a role to play. And that's one of the best parts. So we have Penny, who is going to be the point man and help Malachi to truly build to be a even stronger gang than what we understood before.
And to distribute the drugs.
Exactly. That we're getting from Claudius. Mm-hmm. And now also with that, someone does want their own business, which makes sense. That now she's a hottentot, and now all of a sudden she's like, I want to be a madam.
She was banging the Black Hood, so she's dangerous.
Yeah. So she wants to be a madam, and she's like, I want my what is it called?
My brothel.
My brothel.
He's like, in due time.
Yeah. So I'm like, she's gonna get that, and then but the one person they didn't say anything about
the sheriff.
Was the sheriff.
Well, I think the sheriff is just kind of a given. He's just law enforcement in his back pocket. Someone he pays, someone who turns a blind eye, someone who arrests an innocent child for a murder he did not commit.
True. So, I mean...
With zero proof.
That's it. So, he's the one pawn, not really the one general.
Right.
Everyone else is a general. He's a pawn. And he just sits there, okay. And that's it.
No, I feel like Penny and Malachi are pawns.
Well... Penny and Malachi kind of almost work in tangent with each other, where it's like, okay, I am the muscle. I have this entire gang that I tell what to do,
right?
And I'm going to get some info or details
so Malachi's more so the pawn out of that group. So Penny's in charge and Malachi's the dealer.
Okay, yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's funny that both of them were on that same side.
Yeah. So Malachi the major players on the left. the other people are on the right,
which
but
is
they all
very interesting
involved.
because left is supposed to be the dubious or sinister side. Like when you say left hand, right hand, the left hand is supposed to be the sinister side.
That's why they make people not right with their left hand.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the devil's hand, and the right hand is supposed to be the right hand of God. So it's like, all right, the right hand, people that really aren't too worried with anything, they'll do what you say.
Yeah.
But the left hand are the masterminds, and it's like that's what we're seeing. So that's interesting. I love that kind of split down the middle. There you guys go.
I'm really excited to see how that all plays out.
Oh, God. I'm ready for it. Like, we're literally setting up where it's like, all right, here goes the earlier generation who is evil, and here goes the younger generation who is good. It's like Descendants on Disney.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, okay, it's what you got here. So it's pretty cool. It's literally setting up like an epic kind of superhero thing, if you think about it.
I can see that.
Where it's like, oh, okay, Lex Luthor and his legion of villains. Meanwhile, in the Fortress of Solitude, you know, it's like that whole thing.
Wonder, like, if this is where they're going for the next season, what is the possible next step afterwards? Or will season 3 be the end? You know what I mean? Because I feel like this is such an epic story.
And it's just ramping up.
You know what I mean?
Dang.
Like, where would it go? Like, if in the end of season 3 they defeat Hiram and his crew, they're going to have to bring in something completely new.
If they were so willing to, if they would take it like how Korean dramas or even Japanese shows do. Once they get up to a particular point, all of a sudden, we're going to rewind all the way to the generation prior. Like, once we get up to the point we've got the story complete with these kids in Riverdale, we go back to the parents. When they were young.
When they were kids,
teenagers,
that would be like to see where Alex and all that. That would be fun.
We get to know all of their situation because we know some things that happen in the end, but how they got there is the big important part. We'd get to know that, and we'd also get to know about like the parents of these kids too. So we get to see the story of the twins murdering each other.
Right.
We get to see the birth and creation of what is the Black Hood, the one before the Black Hood. All that. We can see all of that. That would be dope.
Journey suggests each season so far has had an evil father that's been brought down, and Hiram is really the last father, unless something happens and Fred Andrews turns. But like you mean, like he's the white light.
Yeah, exactly. He can't be.
And with FP stepping down, I can't imagine but FP was like part of that Jason Blossom issue with.
Well, to an extent, yeah.
Papa Blossom.
True. You're very true.
You know what I mean? So I mean, that's how these seasons go. It's always bad so far. Bad fathers.
Yeah.
This season was Betty. Betty's father got taken down for being the Black Hood.
And Hiram still stays the bad dad, so that's like a mainstay. But who is going to be the new big bad or new big bad dad? And I think that will be the cult leader, like you said. He'll be as a father figure.
He's
so
coming.
many.
That's
so
where
that's
they'll
what
go.
they're like, all right,
we're going to the cults.
There you go.
Season 4.
I agree with it, and I think that's exactly what's happening. I'm glad that you said it, and now it's out there. The world, take it in. We're right again, I just promise you.
All right, well, is there anything else that we missed from this episode? Did we cover everything?
I think we have covered everything. I think we did it in, okay record time?
I have no idea. I don't know how long we've been talking. Do you want to read the comments from last week?
Sure.
Great.
So we're going to go ahead and head over to some comments from last week. What is that?
That was
when they were leaving. I mentioned it.
Oh, I thought we talked about it. How they had to leave, and we said it was very warrior-ish. When they had to leave the worm, to head over to Fred Andrews, and it was like all that they had to go through. Watch out as we head from one side of the town to the other. Dodge the caps.
Yeah, and they were all hanging out at Fred's house, and I thought that was great. And even FP was like, "Oh, you're gonna be this guy now. You're gonna
you're gonna lose that North Side vote." He was right.
Yeah.
We lost by 200 votes or something. It was
every vote counts.
Oh man. And then for the high school campaign, it was so sad that Ethel, a.k.a. Bernie 2.0, didn't win.
They were all supposed to stop running, and then they went for Archie.
She had a platform of the facts. That's what she had.
Yeah.
She was like, fact number 1, Veronica is a whore. Fact number 2, Archie is a redhead, which means no soul. Fact number 3, I am Ethel.
Amazing.
That's it.
Read this comment from Tina Ann from last week.
All right. Tina Ann says, please do a review show for Sabrina. I will follow the series with you. I love your theory that Hal's mom is the head nun at Sisters of Quiet Mercy, which we didn't get to, but I promise you I think it's still going to happen. I think you mentioned this. What was Hal's plan after confessing to being the Black Hood? Why the tape recorder? And didn't he see something like didn't he say something like, when they find us? Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he did. What I think he was going to murder them. It was going to be a family murder. Exactly. He was going to kill them and then kill himself. Exactly. Or like suicide murder. And then the tape recorder would be there with his entire confession.
Boom. That would have made sense. Oh, jeez.
I watch a lot of true crime, y'all.
Yeah, well, it makes sense. Do you think he planned to kill Alice and himself, leaving Betty to continue his work?
No.
Or maybe just kill Alice?
No.
Maybe he is delusional enough to believe that they could still be a happy family. Betty having accepted her darkness and Alice accepting them both. I hope we get more answers in the season finale.
We might. I feel like Betty might go back, depending on what's happening next season, could go back to her father in jail for advice on...
advice for the cult leader. Mm-hmm. Daddy, how do I kill him? Okay, so you get a knife. Now you don't want anyone looking. All right. Now you're gonna slide on a hood. Trust me, no one's gonna see you. No one's gonna see you. Just put on the hood.
The worst.
All right. No, honey, you're gonna have to listen to me here. Grow a beard. No one's gonna see it to you. And then you go up behind him, very quietly, and you yell before you stab. You have to yell really loud. Stabbing, and then you go like that. He's gonna give really bad advice. I can see that.
For the Sabrina after show, we are brainstorming something. We're thinking maybe doing a 2-parter where we watch half the season and then talk about it, and watch the back half and talk about it.
What do you guys think about that?
What do you guys think about that?
If we cut it in half like that, I think it would be great, but we want to know what you guys think. So let us know in the comments after this episode.
Yes. The next one is from LeBron Underwood. I enjoyed this live stream about that Greendale theory. We're doing a lot of sacrifice and rituals. It's possible.
It's possible. I mean,
and that's how we're going to get the Sabrina backdoor pilot.
Exactly. So Ryan Earl Wizard Thomas says, great Gingerdale after show, Daniel and Sarah.
Thank you.
You guys are the best, and I will give this episode a 7 for now. And you think the Black Hood could be anyone in Riverdale, or maybe you think Cheryl would be the Riverdale hero as the Arrow, quote unquote, because she was taking care of it. Your friend Ryan Earl Thomas from Arizona. Peace out.
Peace out. Panther 7. If Jughead is dead, do you think they would have Sweet Pea take his place, since they both kind of just look alike? One, Jughead is not dead, and that no. And would they have to be Sweet Pea? Absolutely not.
Oh, boy.
No, I think FP would never step down if it was at that point.
No way. Sweet Pea's too impetulant. It would be a problem.
Yeah.
He'd get into too many fights and get everyone killed. So, Anthony DeDios, I love how you guys can see what we're reading here. Anthony DeDios says, DeDios? Okay, there we go. Awesome show as always, and I have a question. Do you think FP might call Jughead's mom and tell her what happened to him and could possibly lead to seeing her in season 3? Well, we did come close. He did mention that he was going to go to Toledo, and he was going to be with his mom, and what is that sister's name?
I don't remember.
Like Cupcake or Footprint or something, I don't know. Whatever her name is. But it was, I don't know. Cowlick, whatever, I don't know her name is.
Salt Lick?
There you go. But whatever her name is, they were going to probably head out there. Yeah. And I thought maybe we would get something ramping up to it. But maybe because he made the call, she'll finally be like, you know what? You've called twice so far. I'm concerned. I want to see my boy. Yeah. And then she'll come out and see her baby boy.
Yeah.
And then we can get to see her.
That's why I'm into it. Yeah. We've got a lot of characters they can bring in for next season. We've got a lot of story coming next season.
So much.
And I'm excited. And we will be right here with you watching it all go down and talking about it. Please come back and join us.
Yes.
Maybe we'll do another fun recap video before the new season starts.
Yeah, we got to get you guys ramped up and ready for it before the new season. So we'll catch you up. We definitely will be back with at least one video before the season starts to make sure you are up to date with everything happening in Riverdale. So with that, I mean,
hit thumbs up on this video.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe to that hashtag show. Again, I am Sarah. This is Daniel. And keep up to date with everything trending
in geek pop culture. Share it out, baby.
Oh, am I supposed to send you guys out?
Oh my god, I can't even do that. I can't. Oh. God!
I actually want to see how long that goes.
Oh my god.
We actually had quite a few people in the chat. It was shocking.
Yeah,
we had
right?
like 12 at one point.
We had 12, yeah, and then it just went down to 8 and then 9. And stayed there. Wow. I'm shocked. This late, all of these people, all of you, I'm looking like, how in the world? Bravo.